So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. It's a searching pass. Somewhat off target. And now the breakaway. He's had it taken off him. And here's Castellanos. He could be in here. That's going to go a long way. Nicked it back promptly. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
Rooney showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Antonio Silva. Searching pass he's played there. That's beautifully weighted. That has not gone well. Inter Milan appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pellegrini. Now it's Rooney. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Castellanos. He's having a shot! Goal! Inter! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Inter Milan are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Lovely pass. Shot, surely! Oh, what has happened here? Foden aims beyond the defence. Raul. That has been cut short. And it's Pellegrini. Picked out brilliantly. Foden.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rooney. And here's Castellanos. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Foden plays it in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Taken back almost at once. Castellanos receives it in a good position here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Rooney. Rooney was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Played into space. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Can he get it through?
Inter really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Beckham. Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. It's a pretty loose pass. Madrid have it back and can go again. And that's going to be a booking. He's not got that quite right. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Mbappe. The message is clear, none shall pass. Vitinha, and he's had it nicked away. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Inter Milan have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 8. Numero 9.
So off we go once more.
Il numero 14.
Inter definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And he cuts out the supply. Raul. And here's Batistuta. Bale. And that has left him in a heap. Martinelli, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Inter Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And that's another good win of the ball. Beckham. Mbappe. He's found the way through. Great chance! Really well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that pass isn't the best. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nicely worked. Great challenge, timed to perfection. Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, that defending is unapologetic. Batistuta! It's anyone's ball now. Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. No, that's been intercepted. Pellegrini given the lift of his goal. Now it's Martinelli. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And it's Vitinha. Pellegrini. Here's Rodri. Vitinha. And this is Rooney. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Turns and goes back. Martinelli.
Inter clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Mbappe. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. Bale ready to try one.
Yeah, that's such a good position too.
Bale! Martinez.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He is... Oh, he's been caught napping. Fired deep towards the back. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
That's been cut out, well played. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Rooney really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
There's one of the players of the week. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, this is a great position. Mbappe.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well read, nice
Ci
interception.
sarà un minuto di recupero.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Inter.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. That is good alertness. Nice looking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Ah, he's given it away. Now this could be a chance. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's played it back. Pellegrini.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Koundé. Tries to play it through, and he's certainly... There's the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Foden. Serginho. Now, he's got space here. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's a searching pass. Floated through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's Park Ji-sung. Crosses it in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Looking to play him in. Pellegrini, face to face with the keeper. Great chance! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good.
It's a mighty effort! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Plays it across.
Arsenal really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Antonio Silva. It's a promising position. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Knocks it into space, and he's worked it through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. He has found the way through. He's in a great position here. He's on it. Can he get away? Delivers with whip. Rodri tries to clear. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Rodri. And it's Serginho. He's picked his way through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And he cuts out the supply. Antonio Silva. Rodri. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. Pellegrini looking to add to his goal. Foden. Foden is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's going to have his name taken. That is good strength.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
Now it's Foden. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Rodri. Vitinha. Pass is just off target. And he's picked out the run. Serginho is onto this. Gets his head on it! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now, what about a counter-attack? Looks a good ball through. And that was very necessary. Taken back almost at once. Pass somewhat off target. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Inter Milan can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 4, Van Dijk. Number 20, Serge Gnabry. Number 27, Serginho. Coming on the field, number 5, Sanchez. Number 9, Batistuta. Number 21, Hazard. Substitution in progress.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Inter Milan carrying a one-goal lead. Raul, great vision. Can he get onto this? He's found a way through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Hazard receives him in a wide position. Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Defending was strong and firm. Martinez. Looking for options for movement. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Tries to pass it through. And there's green grass ahead of him. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. No, that's been intercepted. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now then, the ball's come loose. Koundé gets rid without sophistication. Cross to the back post. Khan claims it without any fuss. Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He's a sharp little ball here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And he's worked it through. And this is Hazard. Now there's a fine ball. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Foden. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Rodri.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Aims beyond the defence.
Inter are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
That's nice and simple for the keeper. Oh, red, nice interception. Jisung. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He won't be happy with that one. Jisung.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, played through for the wide man. This is Buff. He's had a shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Batistuta absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Number 15, Raul. Coming on to replace him is number 14, Kaká. Substitutions taking place.
Stood up well to him there.
Inter surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Shapes to shoot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Nicely weighted ball.
Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Koundé has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Good ball, good take. He's got and he shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rooney really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now they can spring out of defence.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Kimmich. Let's make sure that's not getting through. Park Ji-sung, spread it left. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that's that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. Searching pass he's played there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and they're great goalkeepers, and then...
Great chance! Danger averted for now. Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. Vermeer. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now he's got space here. And it's Pellegrini. He's played it back. Vitinha. Now it's Castellanos. Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
And he was there to get a vital touch. Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been cleared. Oh, well played, well played. And now they can spring out of defence. Knocks it into space. Azar. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Oh, super ball! And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Played out wide. And it's been given away. Corner then. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Engages and forces him off the ball. Fermin, spread out to the left. Played in deep. Climbs up big! In for the pieces! And it's a goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Foden.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. And that goes for a shot! And again the keeper stands strong.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
It's their second corner of the game. Deftly away. Chosen to go back. Shot could be on. Somewhat off target. And that was very necessary. And it's Vitinha. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, important interception. And he's found a way past. And he shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Corner number 2 then. Good read, needed to be. Played out to the left flank. Fermin! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Yamaguchi really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, and that pass just didn't quite work. And he's heaved it away. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Foden. And here's Castellanos. Is there any support? He might not need it. Chooses to go back. Can he get it through?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Rodri. Pellegrini. Here's Vitinha. This might spell danger. Pellegrini. He is just caressing the ball. What's to Vitinha? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Vitinha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And this is Hazard. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Van Nistelrooy! It's a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal push. And the half-time whistle goes. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10. Viene sostituito con il numero 20. Rooney.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Pellegrini cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Castellanos. Inter Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Van Nistelrooy showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vitinha. Pellegrini. Now it's Castellanos. Hazard. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Lopez. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, what a... Can he finish? Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's got his cross in.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Rooney! Oh, another save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
So we've reached the hour mark. Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Vitinha. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rodri.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Kimmich gets across to intercept that. Foden. Looking tidy in possession here. And it's Vitinha. Martinelli. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Fermin. Now it's Torres. Oh, that's fabulous. Foden. To Pellegrini. Passing nice and neat. Fermin. Foot in. Vitinha. Now it's Pellegrini. Pellegrini! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Divisi tries to clear. Now it's Foden. He's in a great... Pellegrini! Corner number 4 coming up here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he thumps it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rooney. Martinelli.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
David Villa does really well to win the ball there. That's a good foot in there. Now it's Girassi. Can he get on the end of this? That's a throw.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 8, numero 7, numero 9. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14, il numero 17, il numero 11.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Now it's Martinez. This looks promising. That's going to go a long way. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And he's intervened well there. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And he's there to belt it away. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Pellegrini, and it's Vitinha. He might be in here. Great ball, and he's in here. Tries a shot. Relentless, just relentless. And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, that's...
And the referee brings it to a close. Inter Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
That's everything you want. And that was very necessary, and claimed it back swiftly. Martinelli. Gravenberg. And it's Vitinha. He's found a way through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Foden knocks it into space. Now it's Castellanos. Castellanos unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Park Ji-sung. And it's Vitinha. Can he latch on to this? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vitinha! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Chance! It's their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Foot in. Can he get it through? Oh, it's ended up in no man's land. Quarter of an hour played. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He's had it taken off him. Can he spark a counter here? Cristiano Ronaldo. No, that's been intercepted. Martinelli tries to play it through. Aims beyond the defence. Tries a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Castellanos actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Pellegrini! He will be livid with himself. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Hazard.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Looking for options for movement. Incoming delivery.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Foden. Pellegrini. Now it's Castellanos. It's Park Ji-sung. It's a good run down the right, showing good feet. Aimed in towards the set. Big header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Antonio Silva cuts it out. Well, that pass isn't the best. And the counter is on. Vitinha. Alexander-Arnold. He's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely weighted ball. And that has been cleared. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Alexander-Arnold. Gravenberg.
This is the time you need that pace.
A heavy challenge. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Park Ji-sung. There's one of the players of the week. Van Basten. Hazard. Cristiano Ronaldo. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Vitinha, and that could set him on his way. He's got away. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Rodri makes the interception. Well, they can break here. And the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10, numero 8, numero 7.
There's the start of the second half.
Per il numero 14.
First half brought no goals.
Rooney, il numero 18.
Well timed, excellent interception. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Pellegrini.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Can he get on the end of this? He's picked his way through. Oh, shooting chance! Inter Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Played into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Not the most accurate pass. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Vitinha. Vitinha. He's having a shot! Sticks it away! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Cannavaro. Inter Milan still behind thanks to that solitary strike. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Another throw-in. Pellegrini. Antonio Silva. Now it's Rooney. Now it's Foden. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! They've got to be quick in for the pieces. Just off target. Now it's Hazard. Kimmich gets across and deals with it. Van Basten. And here's Lautaro Martinez. He's a sharp little ball here. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And here's Rooney. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He is through here. Vitinha. And that has put paid to that. Nice looking ball. Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And he's there to retrieve it. Cristiano Ronaldo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Taken back almost at once. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Rooney. Pellegrini. Inter Milan have reclaimed it. Vitinha. Vitinha. Now it's Martinez. And this is Rooney. Adams clears it away. Ball's gone out of play.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 9, numero 21. Lasciano il campo per il numero 11, il numero 6.
Cross needs to be good. Oh, that was vital.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Ødegaard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Looking for the run. Vitinha. That's cause for mild irritation. Yamal. Now, can they get him away? Decent chance! In towards the back stick. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Inter really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
He's gone for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Martinez is offering a wry smile there.
It's skewed away. And now they can spring out of defence. Chips it through.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And here's Yamal. Yamal is flagged offside. Two minutes to be added on. Great vision. Owen. And he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Now it's Mbappe. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now that's well seen too. Searching pass he's played there. Spread neatly. And that's put paid to a promising move. Neymar, looking to play him in. He's found a way through. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it into space. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Shot could be on. Rafinha. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's Mbappe. Can he finish? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's in a great position here. Inter Milan, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Rafinha could move up a gear here. That is good alertness. Camavinga
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, there's one of the players of the week. Spread it left. Otamendi. Now he's got space here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now this could be a chance. Pellegrini. Real chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Pellegrini is offering a right smile there.
Inter Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Pellegrini! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Camavinga. Pellegrini. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And here's Mbappe.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He is through here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Great ball, and he's in here. Mohamed Salah. Neymar. Kimmich cuts out the pass. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe. So much. Tries a shot! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Camavinga. Looking tidy in possession here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. A probing pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kimmich. Here's Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. Mohamed Salah. There's a sharp little ball here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Baresi. Xavi Alonso. That's good vision. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Inter would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake and they've got to move on.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium. Substitution in progress.
Here we go again then.
Inter really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Mbappe. It's a searching pass. Neatly clipped into space. Mbappe! Oh, such a clever touch. There's the shot! Well, the ball's come loose here. Martinelli.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Martinez. He's picked his way through, and he's in. Takes a shot! And it's in! Inter are back in business. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain... Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He'll try to keep this alive. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Olmo. And here's Mbappe. Strokes it back. And the shot! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And the finish! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is quite a battle.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Foden has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Messi with the short one. He's made sure that's not getting through. Inter Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Messi. Dani Olmo. Kimmich. And he was quick to react. Not the most accurate pass. Foden. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Messi. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substitution.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Inter clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And a chance! Foden. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Mbappe. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 29.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Coming on the field is number 17. Soboslai.
Decent hit from
Substitutions
there.
taking place.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Now Mbappe. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
Martinez. That's an imaginative pass. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from...
Goes for a shot! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? Late in the day, this could well be it!
87 minutes is...
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two.
That's been cut out, well played. Odegaard, that pass isn't the best. 5 minutes to add. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Big chance! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying...
It's Asa! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
The changes then in quick succession. Mbappe taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted it.
And that's it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. And the pass is intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Ramos. And he's being shifted off it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that's a key interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. That has not gone well. And for a moment you thought that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
And how he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was... Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Big chance, must be, tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Played in deep. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Dani Olmo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Good ball, good take. And he's managed to get free. Shot a goal! DiMarco puts them all in. Cleared without hesitation. And that's been won straight back.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And the shot! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Cruyff gets into a good position, looking for options for movement. And that's an excellent interception. Dani Olmo. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that was vital. Narrow Icardi. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Inter Milan with the corner. They're first. With a fine tap. Goes for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Beckenbauer plays it short. Gonzalo Ramos. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Great ball, and he's in. He's had a shot! And he hits the net! Right back in the game!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Neymar, it's a sharp little ball here, and this is decent chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Inter Milan have their third corner. Beckenbauer with the short one. This ended up in no man's land. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now then, the ball's come loose. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. That'll be a throw-in. Otamendi. Gonzalo Ramos is herring after that one. He's having a shot! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too.
Shoots! It's in! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
No way through. Can he get on the end of this? Di Marco receives him in a wide position. Conte. Mbappe stood up well to him there. Not the most convincing of passes. Davids has got himself a free kick. Icardi is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the first 45 minutes are up. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Signore e signori, è il momento dell'estrazione di oggi. Tenete a portata di mano i biglietti ricevuti all'ingresso. Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 8. Lascia il campo per il numero 14.
He's back on the way.
Inter really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Martinez. He's being urged to shoot. Mauro Icardi! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And he's there to clear it. And it's Rodri. Inter Milan, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Mbappe is onto this. And this is Kante. Split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. And he's had a hit. They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Gives it back. That'll be a throw. Otamendi does well to get it back. Otamendi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And he welcomes it in. Gets his head on it! He's scored! While one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Inter Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Now it's DiMarco. Look at the space here. Big chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good alertness. Rodri. Dani Olmo. Now it's Pele. And he's found a way past. Mbappe. And the shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Inter Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Numero 18, numero 9. Lasciano il campo
And it's
per
Rodri.
il numero 7, il numero 11.
Inter Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Davids, and there's his chance to lead the counter. That's good vision. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pass somewhat off target. Cruyff. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Martinez. He has found the way through. Tries to cross. He rises! Has fallen kindly here. He has done it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and wait. Shot, surely!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
5 minutes left on the clock. Nicely weighted ball. Cleared without complication. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Odegaard. Now it's come to nothing. It's a searching pass. Otamendi spots it and intercepts. Rodri. Inter Milan finding their passes. And he shoots! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Inter really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Terrific header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Martinez! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Antonio Silva makes the interception. And here's Mauro Icardi. And the finish! Park Ji-sung. Pele. Now it's Mbappe. That's a nicely shaped ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Pele. Cruyff. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Gol per l'Inter.
And that will be the final act. Inter Milan perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Here's Mauro Icardi. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert.
And the finish! They've scored! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Gonzalo Ramos! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And now they can spring out of defence. No, that's been intercepted. Turns back here, probably the best option. Mbappe. Rodri cuts it out. And here's Mauro Icardi. Now it's Ramos. And a chance! They've scored! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Stood up well to him there. It's a good run down the right. Beckham. Indonesia look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Now it's Ramos. Now it's DiMarco. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Yamal. Alexander-Arnold. Dani Olmo. And he welcomes it in. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Yamal powering forward here. He's a sharp little ball here. He's had a shot! And he's there to get it away. Short changes him with that pass. Camavinga. Rodri.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Inter Milan have a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Threads one in. Chance! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Messi. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Marquinhos. Beckham. Messi. Mbappe. It's run loose here. Foden. Mbappe. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yamal, he is onto this. He has found the way through. Big chance! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Inter Milan come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Foden. Mbappe. That's Beckham. Alexander-Arnold. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Ronaldo. They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Big header! And it's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Great vision. Picked up. There's the shot! Goal! Inter! And they're back in front. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop? And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Gonzalo Ramos clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This is their second corner of the game. Cleared away. Camavinga. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Ramos. Oh, good take and a good air. Shoots! In he goes again. Really well taken goal. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Nice interception, well timed. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Another chance from a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Marquinhos getting this one clear. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 4.
Inter Milan
Viene
get their
sostituito con il
4th corner.
Numero 6.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Out towards the flank. Now, can they get him away? Shot, surely! It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Ha segnato al 75esimo
He
minuto.
made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Indonesia get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs. Indonesia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he's forced to go back. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Van Dijk. That has been slung wide. Can he get on the end of this? Looking time, chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that could come back to haunt them.
Messi absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
I think we're just about done here. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Martinez. That'll be a corner.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 18.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Viene sostituito con il numero 7. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
That's a little off target. This looks promising.
Il quarto uomo
That's an
indica 6
untidy
minuti
challenge.
di recupero.
Free kick given. Yamal. Now Mbappe. Van Dijk.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
We are into overtime. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Beckham, who does have an assist to his name, looking to play him in. João Cancelo picks it up out wide. Looking for a runner. And he's intervened well there. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Cambio di giocatori.
Indonesia making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes...
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort, fall behind they may have done. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Inter e Barcellona.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, delicate chip through. Well, nicely intercepted. Well, that pass isn't the best. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba, is starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Iniesta. Oh, easy pickings there. And claimed it back swiftly. Dani Olmo. And he thumps it clear. Oh, good spread. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Messi stood his ground strongly. That'll be a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Bale. DiMarco. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
First quarter of an hour gone. It's not an especially good pass, that. He won't be happy with that one. And that has left him in a heap. There's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Inter Milan, he's gone for goal! So, third corner of the game. Messi goes short. Now it's Messi. And now they can spring out of defence. That's been slipped through. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Inter! There is the breakthrough. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Inter Milan have taken the lead. Well, there's the header! And he hits the net! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of big chance! Well, that is commitment to the cause. So their fourth corner of the game. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Nicely weighted ball. Icardi. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Bale. And there's green grass ahead of him. And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And back to the goalkeeper. Camavinga. Dani Olmo. Oh, this is a very good run. Yamal. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. That's been slipped through, and he's managed to get free. And the shot! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Ramos. Dani Olmo. Oh, that's superb. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Dani Olmo! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Dealing with the pressure. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here.
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
We have ourselves a real game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Rijkaard. Tries to play it through. Oh, super ball. There is the half-time whistle. Inter Milan are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. So it's back to business. Pass somewhat off target. Yamal. Messi. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. DiMarco. And it's Rodri. Oh, good ball. Dani Olmo. Now it's Icardi. Oh, that's a key interception. And this is chance for a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Bale. Camavinga. Now it's Ramos. And the shot's on here. Tries a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Ended up in no man's land. Now it's Bale. And he's had it nicked away. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Gonzalo Ramos, and he's felt real chance! He scores! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. This has become one superb game of football.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Narrow Icardi. Here's Rodri. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Rijkaard. Now it's Iniesta. Great ball if he can get there. That is a brilliant interception. Iniesta is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Icardi. Camavinga.
You can never be short of runners into space.
And the finish! Goal, Inter! And he is just ripping it up.
Gol per l'Inter.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Inter Milan take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And he cuts out the supply. Threads one in. Played into space out wide. That's tidy. He's in space and looking for options. Olise looking sharp there. And they're back on the ball again. Decent chance! They've done it! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And the shot! Oh, should have put that away.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
The final 5 minutes. Some really good ball movement.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Rodri spots it and intercepts. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing step. Gets his head on it! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! And that has raised the roof! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Barcelona complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And he's running... Olise! That was superb goalkeeping.
Olise really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They're up to 5 corners now. And the keeper has it. 5 minutes to add. Gonzalo Ramos. Ball's played through, and he plays one through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Adams gets rid without... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as neutral. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Now that's well seen too. Oh, this looks sharp. Out towards the flank. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's clever. And he's onside.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's found a way through. So much time and space here. Van Dijk did just about. Gonzalo Ramos! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's got away. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Japan! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, that's well spotted. And Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Ødegaard charging forward, the ball at his feet. Dani Olmo. Foden. Now it's Ramos. Icardi. Lovely bit of skill. And Icardi! They've done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Foden, now it's Ramos. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Neymar. Now it's Ramos. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, good-looking ball. Can he spark a counter here? Foden. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Dani Olmo. Now it's Foden. Foden plays it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Knocks. He's having a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Deep cross. That's not going to find its target. And it's Camavinga. That's really nice. Foden! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Dumfries is there, and he can get that clear. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Icardi. Japan are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Bellingham. Neymar. Tries to play it through. It's a threat. Real chance! Goal! Japan! And they get themselves in front! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Neymar demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his...
Split-second reaction.
Mauro Icardi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Japan are looking to go forward now. And this is Ronaldo. Antonio Silva. Foden. Great ball, and he's in. Takes a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Dumfries attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. He has found the way through. Can he get it through? Gonzalo Ramos. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 4. Numero 18.
And the action is back on the way.
Numero 15.
Inter can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Threads one in. Skims one in. And the finish! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Japan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
You could certainly say...
And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Camavinga. Inter Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Bastoni cuts it out, thinks one through. That is good alertness. Great vision. Bale. Bellingham. Bale. De Ketelaere.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And this is Hazard. He's picked his way through. Hazard. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
That looks a good cross. And he's had it nicked away. Now, he's got space here. It's Bale! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, sweet feet. Nicely shaped ball. Played out to the right.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Dumfries cuts out the pass. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bellingham. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. Oh, well measured. Shapes to shoot! He scored! Back to within one! Interesting! He forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that
now. Looking to play him in, and he's picked out the run. There. Chance! Oh, no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Martinelli picks it up out wide. He's found a way past. Martinelli. Now it's Bale. Japan have reclaimed it. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he get on the end of this? And that could set him on his way. It's a mighty effort! And that would have won it.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Numero 13. Lasciano il campo per il numero 6, il numero 19.
Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but he's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And the lead is extended still further.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Martinelli! Inter Milan get their fourth corner. Japan have the chance to go the other way. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, perfectly measured that. De Ketelaere. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Inter Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that were... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Gonzalo Ramos! Oh, the ball's run loose here. There's an early warning shot across the bow.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Great chance! Goal! Inter! And that's got him off to a flyer.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Rashford. And it's Grimaldo. He's picked his way through. Khan claims it without any fuss. Gonzalo Ramos is onto it in a flash. Grimaldo. Kasim Pasha looking to pass their way through. Now it's Gavi. This might be a chance! And he hits the net! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Dani Olmo concedes a free kick for that. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Khan. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, played right into his path. He has found the way through. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Now it's Yamal. Koundé. That's tidy. Rijkaard. Gonzalo Ramos proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, that is one way to stop him. Looking for the run. Can he finish? Goal! Inter! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Mbappe. Now it's Rashford. Vitinha. DiMarco.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Yamal picks it up out wide. Gavi! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Christensen and Koundé. And here's Yamal. Gavi is onto this. great ball, and he's in here. And he's cut it out. Foden. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Olmo. Inter Milan finding their passes. Pedri. Can he get it through? Oh, nicely intercepted. Foden.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And it's Olmo. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Koundé. And it's Gavi. Pedri. Strokes it back. And he's forced to go back. Grimaldo. And here's Rashford. Grimaldo, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Aim forwards.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Kubasi. And it's Rashford. Now it's Mbappe. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. There's the whistle for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Inter Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 14. Lascia il
That
campo
gets
per
things going for the second
numero
half.
10. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And here's Mbappe, and here's Yamal. Inter Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
It's a threatening ball. Yamal! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Ryger. It's Gavi. Well, that pass has been well intercepted. Played out to the right. He's found the way through. Takes a shot! It's a loose ball. And he's gone backward here. Tries to play it through. Oh, what a climb! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Grimaldo goes short. Brilliantly cut out. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. The For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Mbappe. He's in a great position here. And a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. It's their second corner of the game. Grimaldo plays it short. And the finish! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Pedri tries to pass it through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's a promising position. Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's in space and looking for options. Shoots!
Kasim Pasha really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break.
Goes for a shot! And he's taking no chances there. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pedri. Oh, this is a very good run. Decent chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. DiMarco. Yamal. Rijkaard. And it's Pedri. And here's Mbappe. And this is Hazard. Hazard. Now it's Hazard. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Half an hour gone in the second half. Mbappe, and he's got... Can he finish? They've scored! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
This is quite a battle.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
He's got away. And this is Icardi. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 2 then.
Inter really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, good take in a good area. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Mbappe! Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Pass is just off target. It's Icardi. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And he is going into that little black book. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Lewandowski looking to play him in. Could try cutting inside here. And he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 9. Viene
So,
sostituito
time for
con
changes
il
on
numero
both
11.
sides, actually.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And there goes the final whistle. Inter Milan can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for this. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now, this could be a chance. That looks a decent ball. Shoots!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Spain with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Foden. He is through here. Vitinha is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Van Basten, and they can counter here. He could be in here. Shot could be on. Now this could be a chance.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Now it's DiMarco. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's DiMarco.
Lionel Messi, Peter. Now, there's a player who can make a mug out of anyone.
Plenty of examples of that, Kim.
Yeah, I remember.
Shapes to shoot! And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Messi. Now it's Icardi. Foot in. Makaleli. No way through. Quarter of an hour played. Not the most accurate pass. Vitinha. That's been cut out, well played. He's a sharp little ball here. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Well timed, excellent interception. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Makaleli. And he welcomes it in. He's picked his way through. Van Basten. There's the shot! Goal! Spain! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, some tackle that. Icardi, that's a shade optimistic.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Looking for the run. And this is Van Basten. He's got away. Oh, that was vital. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's DiMarco. And it's Totti. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. DiMarco. And he's managed to get free. And he cuts out the supply.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Tries to thread one through. Looking to play him in. DiMarco puts them all in. It's a pretty loose pass. João Palhinha. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Antonio Silva promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's DiMarco.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And here's the chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Foden. Here's Vitinha. Foden. Can he get it through? Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Vitinha. Now it's Castellanos.
Un minuto de descuento.
Castellanos! Looking for options, for movement. Oh, well played. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que en la tienda oficial del estadio podrán encontrar todo tipo de objetos
And we are underway again.
Se va a realizar un cambio de
Well, I
juego.
think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Otamendi is fouled. Kimmich. Inter Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
That is good strength. Kimmich. Gonzalo Ramos. And the counter is on. Stood up well to him there. And that is out of play. Kimmich. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Icardi. Makalele. Aimed beyond. Gonzalo Ramos! That has not gone well. Dani Olmo. Pass somewhat off target. Messi absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Cross to the back post. Van Basten.
This is the time you need that pace.
Knocks it into space. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now it's Icardi. That has been cut short. The ball has bounced loose now. Ryger. Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Big chance! They've done it! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful.
And the shot! Ramos's cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Rijkaard. DiMarco has given away a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Cambio de jugadores.
have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Rooney. He's on it. Can he get away? Costa Curta. Well, they can break here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Just too much on that. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Van Basten. Foden. Tries to play it through. Foden. Van Basten.
That's positional gold. The utilisation of space.
Totti. Can he finish? And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, strongly challenged there. No, that's been intercepted. Inter Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Oh, this looks sharp. And this is Van Basten. He has a look up, and he shoots! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
And he's being shifted off it. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's a sharp pass. Could move up a gear here. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. Ryger. And it's Messi. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet.